Yes, a big news coming in from Hyderabad. Congress Neta Rashid Khan shocking dare on camera. Congress Neta says, arrest MLA Raja for the statement that he made against Prophet Muhammad. If not, we'll burn Goshamahal. BJP MLA T. Raja is an MLA from Goshamahal. This is exactly what the Congress Neta has said on camera. Rashid Khan has given a dare asking for the arrest of MLA Raja for the comments that he's made on Prophet Muhammad, saying if not, he will burn Goshamahal. BJP MLA T. Raja is an MLA from Goshamahal. He's threatened to indulge in violence in that constituency if at all the constituency's MLA T. Raja, for the statement he made against Prophet Muhammad, is not arrested. This is the Congress Neta Rashid Khan making this claim. Let's listen in.
23 अगस्त के दिन राजा सिंह अरेस्ट होना मैं मुतालिबा कर रहा हूं केसीआर से, मैं मुतालिबा कर रहा हूं होम मिनिस्टर से, और मैं मुतालिबा कर रहा हूं डीजीपी से, मैं मुतालिबा कर रहा हूं कमिश्नर ऑफ पुलिस से। अगर से 23 अगस्त के दिन राजा सिंह को हिरासत में नहीं लेंगे, 24 के दिन राशिद खान गोशा महल में दाखिल हो जाएगा। फिर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को तोड़ने के लिए मैं तैयार हूं और मैं तैयार रहूंगा वो दिन भी। अगर से लॉ एंड ऑर्डर टूटेगा तो इसका जिम्मेदार मैं नहीं, क्योंकि राजा सिंह हर वक्त हमारे हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की शान में गुस्ताखी करते आया हुआ है। मेरा मुतालिबा है शहर का अमन और सुकून गारत कर दूंगा अगर से मैं राजा सिंह को हिरासत में ले लेंगे तो।
Let me quickly cut across to our reporter there in Hyderabad, Abdul Bashir, joining us live. Abdul, you know, this comment made by T. Raja has certainly irked the Muslim community. The comments against Prophet Muhammad has not gone down well as expected. But the Congress Neta now coming forward and almost threatening that if this man, T. Raja, is not arrested, at least by the 23rd of August, then he is going to burn down Goshala. Goshala is the constituency which T. Raja is an MLA to. But clarify, hasn't T. Raja already been arrested by the Hyderabad police?
See, absolutely, Nabila. The current update that we are getting to know is T. Raja had been arrested around 10 a.m. today from his house, from his residence in Goshamahal, and was taken to Lord Ram Police station, where he is right now at the police station. Now, amid the outrage that has come up by the Muslim community and also the senior leaders of the city, now Congress leader Rashid Khan has also given a statement stating that alleging Raja Singh of making such derogatory statements every time, and also he has stated that if Raja Singh is not arrested on 23rd of August, on 24th he is going to turn Goshamahal constituency from where Raja Singh belongs to, where he is the current MLA, will turn into ashes. That is what he has threatened, and he has also said that the whole city law and order will be disturbed. That is what Rashid Khan has threatened. This comes when he went to file a complaint at the Nampally police station after MLA Raja Singh had released a statement, the video in which he had been making disruptive statements against the Munawar Faruqui and a particular religion. And then Rashid Khan, while giving his complaint at the Nampally police station, has made these statements that he is going to, he has threatened that if Commissioner, DGP and KTR is not arresting Raja Singh, he is going to turn Goshamahal constituency into ashes, and also he will disturb the law and order, and he will not be responsible if any untoward incident occurs in the city of Hyderabad. Over to you.
You know, Bashir, do stay with us. I'm going to try and cut across to exactly what this Congress Neta said yet again. Let's take a listen what this Congress leader in Hyderabad said while daring that if T. Raja, BJP MLA, is not arrested, then he's going to burn down Goshamahal, that area. Now, BJP Telangana MLA T. Raja had been arrested earlier this morning, as Abdul Bashir, my colleague, just said, in Hyderabad for making those derogatory comments against Prophet Muhammad and hurting religious sentiments. Arrests have come after massive protests that erupted across Hyderabad, venting out their anger against T. Raja's statements. Shockingly, while those protests were being carried out, you heard Sartan Se Juda chants of beheading yet again at those protest sites. AIMIM corporator Zafar Khan was also spotted protesting with beheading slogans while filing a complaint in Habibnagar police station. However, no action was taken against those raising such slogans so far. Ahead of the arrest, Raja Singh questioned the multiple complaints filed against him, saying that he was just defending Hindu gods. Raja Singh has made a communal remark while attacking a stand-up comedian, Munawar Faruqui. Raja Singh, Faruqui had poked fun at Hindu gods and therefore I poked fun at Prophet Muhammad. In fact, Raja right now stands arrested. He's already been arrested from his home, but will he be released on bail in due course remains to be seen. But the Congress now, a small player in the state of Telangana, jumping into this, saying if Raja is not arrested and if a case is not pursued against him, he will burn down Raja's assembly constituency, Goshamahal.
ఇవాళ ఓల్ సిటీలో దాదాపు పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ లిమిట్లో నా అగ్నిస్ట్ కంప్లైంట్ ఇస్తున్నారు. ఒక పోలీస్ స్టేషన్లో ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ కూడా అయింది నా పైన. ఎందుకైంది ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ నేను అడుగుతున్నా. ఎందుకు, దేని గురించి? మా రాముడు రాముడు కాదా? మా సీతా తల్లి కాదా? ఆయన పైన వర్గర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ గా కామెడీ చేసే వాళ్ళకి పిలవకండి, దండం పెట్టి రిక్వెస్ట్ చేసిన డీజీపీకి, కమిషనర్ కి, ఈ ఫాల్తు కేటీఆర్ కి. ఆపినరా? ఇవాళ యావత్ తెలంగాణలో రాము భక్తులు అడుగుతున్నారు కేటీఆర్ కి, డీజీపీకి, మా రాముని తిట్టే వ్యక్తికి మీరు పోలీస్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఇచ్చి, అది కూడా ఒక ప్రధానమంత్రి కూడా అంత పోలీస్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఇయ్యరు, అంత పోలీస్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఇచ్చి కార్యక్రమం మీరు చేపిస్తున్నారు. ఏం సందేశం ఇస్తున్నారు మీరు చెప్పండి? అంటే రాముడికి ఫాలో చేసే వాళ్ళు విలువ లేదు తెలంగాణలో, రాముడికి తిట్టే వ్యక్తులకి విలువ ఉంది. అదే మీరు సందేశం ఇస్తున్నారు కదా. అందుకోసం నేను చెప్పిన 22కి మళ్ళా నా ప్రోగ్రాం కూడా ఉంటుంది. నేను ప్రోగ్రాం చేసిన యూట్యూబ్లో, కానీ దురదృష్టం ఆ యూట్యూబ్ వాడు నా వీడియోని డిలీట్ చేసిండు. ఇంకొక సెకండ్ పార్ట్ కూడా నేను చేస్తా, నో ప్రాబ్లం. కానీ దాంట్లో
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता हमेशा से समाज के अंदर नफरत फैलाने की बात क्यों करते हैं? समाज को जोड़ने की बात क्यों नहीं करते? सनातन धर्म तो हमेशा से समाज को जोड़ने की बात करता है, मोहब्बत की बात करता है, वो घृणा से दूर भागता है, घृणा से नफरत करता है, वो तो भाईचारे का पैगाम देता है. कमाल है भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता हिंदुस्तान की संस्कृति और संस्कार को नहीं समझते.
Let me quickly cut across to exactly what Raja had said, which has offended the community.
ऐसे व्यक्ति का प्रोग्राम होगा, जहां प्रोग्राम होगा उस सेट को जला दिया जाएगा. हमें कल से अरेस्ट करके रखा गया है. अगर दम है तो हमें छोड़ के बताएं हमारी ताकत क्या है और हम क्या कर सकते हैं. मुनव्वर फारूकी यहां से सही सलामत नहीं जाएगा. मैं चैलेंज करता हूं केटीआर को, हमें छोड़ के बताएं. जिसने हमारे रामचंद्र जी को गाली दिया, जिसने सीता मैया के ऊपर कमेंट किया, ऐसा व्यक्ति तेलंगाना से अगर सीधा चले जाए तो मेरा नाम बदल देना. अगर दम है तो ये पुलिस फोर्स हटा के बताए.
All right, Akshita Nandagopal speaks to Syed Kashif, an influencer from Hyderabad who chanted the Sartan Se Jada slogans against Raja for poking fun at Prophet Muhammad. Let's take a listen how he justifies the move.
Syed Abdahu Kashif, thank you for joining us here on India Today. I've been seeing some of the videos that you put out on social media. Do you think it's okay, Syed, as condemnable as what Raja Singh said is it okay to raise slogans like Sartan Se Juda, beheading threats?
Madam, when we talk about Shariat, then in Shariat laws, for the person who use such language from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the only thing what can be done with him is Sartan Se Juda. Like that is the only punishment he can get.
No, are you?
That is Sartan Se Juda.
Are you propagating violence? There's a law of land here, Kashif.
No, I'm not.
There's a law of land here. We follow a law, which is arrest him. book him under certain sections. So if
I
you
know.
demand his arrest, that is correct.
I know that is what we were doing. That is what we were doing. He is having many cases. He is involved in a car chori case. He is involved in a murder case. He is involved in so many several cases. By this, we want to say that he is having so many communal cases, and these are too many cases. Then let the police arrest him and take him to the court. Trial should be done, and then he should be hanged to death.
No, you can't. Kashif again.
He is
Kashif again. There's a
regular
law of
offender.
land. There's a law of the land that will be followed in these cases. Kashif, you know what happened in Rajasthan when these kind of comments were made. And yet you justify it here, open calls for violence. What will happen in your own city then?
अब हैदराबाद की हद तक जो है ना बेफिक्र रहिए. It's a very peaceful city and it will
How
always
will it
be a
remain?
very
It won't
peaceful
remain
and,
peaceful if on the streets, Kashif, you're screaming Sartan se juda. It won't remain peaceful. You're then saying, go ahead and behead someone.
We don't.
That's not
we
peace.
Don't, madam, please visit Hyderabad. We don't scream around Sartan se juda. We are very welcoming people. For the person like people like Raja Singh, they who deserve it, like the person who insults our prophet, then that is the very right thing said to the very cheap person.
So you're justifying what you said. I visited Hyderabad, Kashif. It's a very peaceful city, you're right. But nothing warrants making slogans like Sartan se juda. Again, I'll ask you, do you know what happened in Rajasthan weeks ago? With Kanhaiya Lal.
I know that very well. I know that very well. But that thing is different. This was a protest. In this protest, I myself used that statement to my statement didn't want. I was not having any intention to do something illegal or do something wrong, do something unconstitutional.
No, what is your intention then? What is your intention then, Kashif? What is your intention by screaming Sartan se juda?
My intention was only that, as per the Shariat book, the person who abuses Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam or use ill language for Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will be suffering the punishment Sartan se juda.
They will suffer punishment as per the law. I hope you'll agree with me that they will suffer punishment as per what the law of the land is.
Yes, that is what I want.
Then,
that is
when you make comments, like Sartan se juda, Kashif, God forbid some violence happens, can you be held accountable for making that comment?
You can make me accountable for that. I don't try to take the blame out of me. I am ready to accept it.
So you've made this comment, Kashif, knowing what's happened in Rajasthan, knowing how Sartan se juda and these slogans has led to violence, has led to killings and murders, knowing that you made this comment.
Madam, this is Hyderabad. Hyderabad is fully, completely controlled by us. We know
controlled
what
by
will
whom?
happen.
Controlled by whom, Kashif?
So please don't worry about Hyderabad.
Controlled by whom? Who is us?
Us, all of us.
Are you telling me, Kashif, and I agree with you, Hyderabad is a lovely city, it's a beautiful city, it's a peaceful city. But then when you make these kind of comments, you're ruining your own city. You're then making way for crimes to happen very openly.
We didn't chop down his head. It was a slogan.
It's a slogan that could lead to that.
We protested and demanded that he should be arrested. That's it.
Which is why I'm asking you, Kashif. Yes, he needs to be arrested. The cops have said they booked him. Law of the land means he will be arrested. What is the need to raise Sartan se juda slogans, especially when you've told me what it leads to, especially since you've told me that you know the result of making these kind of comments?
Sartan se juda is a word used for the person who misbehaves with the name of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Again I'll ask you, Kashif, I'll ask you. Do you understand the gravity of what you're saying? Do you understand the gravity of going on a public road and calling for someone to be beheaded?
I know my gravity. This is my planet. Hyderabad is my planet, and I know how much gravity is affecting here. I have done a very right thing. on a very right time.
Kashyap, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate is all I'll say that you're saying something like this. Again, let me reiterate that these kind of comments are simply unacceptable in a country like India. That we cannot go ahead and resort to comments like Sartan se juda, and tomorrow if there's any violence, you will be held accountable, Kashyap, for the comments that you've made.
Yes, please.
Fair enough. You're saying you will be held accountable. You will be held accountable. God forbid something happens.
No fear.
Kashyap, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out to join us here on India Today. But this is the reality, that these kind of comments are made first by the likes of Raja Singh. Horrible comments being made by Raja Singh, clearly to provoke, clearly to instigate, to disrupt peace in a city like Hyderabad. Kashyap falling into that exact trap there, telling us here on India Today he has no remorse for making comments like Sartan se juda.
We haven't heard the video nor seen it, and we don't know exactly at this point of time what are the statements he has made. But however, Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't toe any line of abuse on other religions or other faiths. We are categorical about this. We are a party which respects all faith, all religions, and as a official spokesperson, as the chief spokesperson of the party, I am categorically stating anything which he would have said which is not in congruence with the party's line, we completely disassociate with it. We cannot take decisions on the basis of media or the video circulated or the viral videos on the net. We have, we are an organized party. We have a framework. So certainly if there is anything which is completely off track from, what the party line is, certainly the party will take an action. There is no question about it.
It's very unfortunate, and this MLA is a habitual offender. I mean, his only motive, his only agenda is to create the communal disharmony, and he has been doing it for a long time. And it is unfortunate that there is no action from the BJP, and also there is no reaction from the BJP. And BJP, I think, has given him a very long rope. And in fact, he has been booked, and the action will be taken against him as per the law. But in any case, because, we have